Good evening, welcome to Culinary Episodes. Tonight we're going to do creme brulee. So what we've got here is we've got blueberries, strawberries cut up. We've got a half a cup of sugar plus 2 tablespoons. And we've got a cup and a half of whipping cream and 9 egg yolks. Okay, first step is with our compote for after, we're going to take 2 tablespoons of spiced rum and add it right to our berries. It's going to marinate in there nice. Okay. Next step, we're going to take our cream, goes right into a pot, and this goes right to the stove, medium-high. We're just going to scald it. So we get that on about a medium-high and watch it because you don't want it to bubble over. Okay, next step, take our sugar, we're going to add it right to our yolks. Okay, right in, and we're just going to whisk that. Whisk that together. It's going to make a yellow paste. This is going to form the base of our custard. Okay, you get that nice bright yellow look. And you just want to get an even mix on it, and that's it. Okay, the next step is when that comes to a scald, the cream, we're going to take the yolks and the sugar, we're going to place it right on top of that hot cream, and we're going to start to temper it. We're going to start to heat the yolks without cooking them. Okay, we're back with our next step in the creme brulee process. So as you can see here, we've got our cream and it just barely came to a simmer. And you got that steam coming off of it, that's what you want. Make sure this is all the way down to low. You can even turn it off at this point. Make sure it's not bubbling. You want that steam. We're going to place the yolks and the sugar right over it and just start to warm them up. Start to get them used to the heat. And keep it moving, keep stirring it because you don't want those eggs to cook. And baking is a lot different than cooking. Baking is very precise, so you have to do things in the order that the recipe tells you. Temperatures have to be correct, measurements have to be correct. Everything's very precise with baking. So always try to follow a baking recipe to the T. Okay, these are starting to get tempered. I'm going to bring these over. We're going to take our cream. And we're going to take a ladle. And you're going to start with just a drop, and stir, and pour it in. And you want to keep it moving just like before. You don't want that cream to cook anything. And this is a process known as tempering. And as you can see, I'm not a lefty. I'm not having the easiest time here stirring. But it's alright as long as you keep it moving. Okay. Keep that going. Add a little more. Okay, and you just keep doing this. And then you can start to add it a little bit faster, but be careful, because if you start to see eggs cooking, sticking to the side, you might have to throw it out. Start over. Okay, and we've got 2 teaspoons of vanilla. In fact, we're just going to add that to the cream. Just give that a stir. Stir 2 things at once. And more cream. Okay, at this point the yolks are good and tempered. And you can start to pour it right from the pot. And get a nice golden shiny color here, and that's what we want. Okay, at this point you can just pour the rest. Okay, so next step, we're going to fill our baking ramekins and place them in a Pyrex like this with water in it. We want to have the water cover the dessert ramekins about 1/4 to half the way. Okay, and we can top them off. That's it, you just want to fill them. These aren't going to puff up like cakes, so you can fill them. Okay, and they go from here right into a 325-degree oven for 35 to 40 minutes. Okay, when we come back, we're going to do our berry compote. Okay, so here we are. We're going to finish off our creme brulee. And like I showed you when we started, we got some chopped strawberries, some blueberries, all macerating in some spiced rum, and a teaspoon of butter. So right into a hot pan. And we're just going to mix that up. Okay, so our berries are in the hot pan with the rum, and they're cooked down like that. You just want to get it to where it's reduced so you get a little bit of a syrupy look to it. Okay, and that's it. Let's turn our oven off and go plate our creme brulee. Okay, first step in this, we take some table sugar. I'm going to pour it right on top, load it up just like that. I'm going to shake it around so it covers the whole thing, and then pour the remainder right onto the next one. Shake it around and get rid of our excess. Okay. Now, these did chill in the fridge for 3 hours. So they want to be really cold, especially they'd be good to be really cold when you serve them. You want to take them out, sugar them up like that, and we're going to do our creme brulee topping. The sugar just burns, and that's what creme brulee means, burnt cream. Okay, take that right to our plate and add some of our delicious berry compote with spiced rum. And there you have it. It's creme brulee. Not too bad. It's a lot of steps involved, but it's worth it. Thanks for joining us again tonight on Culinary Episodes. Good night.